I think another great example again is the phones, right? Nana and Pop Pop have phones. They're sitting in the nursing home doing the exact. They have the same access that the 18-year-old now has to gambling, and and I mean, people of that age, they're not as up to date with all the technology and everything. Start clicking buttons. Oh, you win! Everybody loves to see you win. Pop up on your screen. Everybody loves to see that. Man. And if you're at the end of your life and all you got a couple $100,000 in the bank, and that, like you said, that's everyone's inheritance. That can go real quick with these prop bets, and it's crazy.
Listen,
It is such an insane world that we live in.
well, you got some sexy chick in an ad, or you got some professional former Super Bowl coach, or the Manning brothers. Right. These are very legitimate entities, right? And then they got these sleazy looking women in sexy dress clothes. Oh, come to my casino, or come to my. So you got an old lonely guy sitting in a senior care. Well, let me check this out.
Yeah,
look pretty. The girl looked pretty good, and he's bored. So he goes in, and then before you know it, they just drain them for $100,000. I mean, the shit is happening all over the country. And with the blessing, and here's what's sick, with the blessing of the NCAA, with the blessing of the NFL, with the blessing of the NBA, with the blessing of the NHL, and the blessing of Major League Baseball. And that's not what they've been established for. What they've been established for is to be a pillar in our community, to be an athlete and reach that pinnacle that you were a professional athlete. Man, that was the American dream. Do you understand? That was what we all, when we started playing Pop Warner Sports, when we started doing these things, that was our dream, man, to make it up there. And everything going there was always pure, was always about team. Together, everybody accomplishes more, about being straight with each other, about working hard, about being loyal to your team that you were playing for or the community you were playing for. That is going down the drain for the almighty dollar. And let me warn you all, in closing, let me warn you all, I read you that 10 Commandment, okay? The 10 Commandments are real. God is real, okay? Worship the almighty God. Not your almighty football team or a professional sports team or college team, because as you see, it is so corrupt and so evil that you don't want to get sucked into that and be part of that, man. If you got the money, go and donate it to your church or go donate it to a food bank.
Absolutely. And remember, these are the people that everybody looks up to. These are the role models, and now look how they're just entangled in all of this chaos and money and greed and everything. So anyway, great show today. I think we hit on a lot of topics. It was a heavy week in sports for everything that was going on. I want to thank everyone for listening and checking us out. Again, you can follow us on Spotify, YouTube, any social media channels. Find us out, and hope you have a great day.